akong panaginip.
Meron akong minimithing isang bansang taglay ang pangako ng
Kapayapaan at pag-asa.
The arts are a vital part of our culture.
Be created anywhere, by anyone, for any purpose.
Since the beginning, it has been continuously expanding.
The Philippines has a long history of arts, from pre-colonial times to modern times.
Through contemporary arts, Filipinos have created a new culture that can be appreciated and understood by all.
Through art, we can have an understanding of how our lives are connected to each other, as it also creates beauty out of ugliness, make us laugh or cry, and inspire a lot of people.
So to nurture the Philippine contemporary arts in a modernized world, where changes are inevitable,
Philippines has 7,640 islands and 18 regions with the beautiful places to go to.
And different people that everything has to tell.
Are you interested to learning more about Philippine arts?
So, open your eyes and minds because we are the Group 3 from 3rd SEM-C are gonna tell you more about the hidden treasures of the Philippines. One location where Filipino arts are on exhibit and available for public viewing is the National Museum of Fine Arts. The National Museum of Fine Arts is a home to 29 galleries and hallway exhibitions that feature works by national artists including contemporary painters, sculptors and printmakers, as well as 19th century Filipino masterpieces. Upon entering the hall, you will find Guillermo Tolentino's Diwata. The hall is dominated by the Spolarium, one Luna's most enormous artwork in the Philippines. This work won gold medal during the 1884 Madrid Exposition. Another work on display is Felix Resurrection Hidalgo's 1884 painting, The Assassination of Gobernador Bustamante. Hidalgo was a contemporary and a friend of Juan Luna. At the back, you may miss this Angkiyokok's Men at Work. This is behind the Spolarium. The session hall of the Senate of the Philippines contained the 1868 painting by national artist Carlos Botong Francisco, titled Filipino Struggles Through History. Gallery 10 contains the paintings of national artist Fernando Amorsolo. Gallery 29 contains modern sculptures in the Philippines. After visiting the National Museum of Fine Arts, I saw how art was crucial in giving the message and how artistically Filipinos are. Museums play a big role in reminding us how we grow as a people. Through arts, they awaken our desire to know more about our rich culture, our history, and our environment, which make up our national identity. As I leave the museum, the one thing that I will cherish in my life is Philippine arts are worth promoting, and I am proud to be a Filipino.
Bornal jar are eaten jar with small openings. In early years, the bornal, locally known as tapayan or banga, was used for storage of water, rice grain, basi or sugarcane wine, and other condiments. The industry that has grown from the making of bornal days back to pre-colonial times when immigrants from China came to settle in Bigan. This is Calar Crisologo, a famous street in the town of Bigan, Ilocos, Philippines. Bigan is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site because it is one of the few existing Hispanic colonial towns in the world. The style of buildings and structure is a fusion of Philippine, Oriental, and colonial European architecture, Walk along cobblestone street of heritage houses and historic attraction dating back to 1500. Don't forget to take home Ilocano crafts for pasalubong. Travel back in time in vegan or escape to another world-renowned wonder. Binatbatan Festival of Arts is a celebration of the culture and old industries of vegan, especially the apple weaving industry. Apple weaving has been part of vegan culture even before the colonization of the Spaniards. The inabel is one of many prizes of the Ilocos region in the Philippines.
Walk the pages in history and historical Bataan. This marked the start of 95-kilometer march that went on for 7 days. After the war, preparations were made in this bell tower, stands to symbolize reconciliation between the two. At Mount Samat, you find the Shrine of Valor, the scene of final stronghold, honoring the gallantry of Filipino and American soldier. Fine showcase of Filipino heritage and culture, Las Casa Filipina de Aguzar. Boasts of this majesty architectural pieces from the pagan era of 18th century Philippines. The resort take pride of this collection of houses from the Spanish colonial era. Wood mosaic. This craft involved the impressive effort of the artistically inclined woman of Bagak to assemble indigenous Philippines wood chips to produce beautiful artworks. A wood mosaic of Spolarium, painted by Juan Luna, was displayed inside the Hotel Oriente at the resort. The Casa Filipina de Aguzar. It is much more than a tourist destination. It is salute to the past, to homage to a long-lost beauty now, immortalized in wood, stone, and Filipino ingenuity.
Cradle of the Philippine Revolution, in the site of the first successful one, a province that is rich in history with a large number of national heroes, a place where the past harmonizes with the present and will continue to live on in the future, with walls that tell stories dating back to pre-Spanish era to the first raising of the Philippine flag. Museo Orlina. Also situated, here is the Reflections Gallery. It is a choice, a space devoted to changing exhibitions reflecting the vitality and dynamism of contemporary Philippine art. The exciting plurality of various styles, themes, and direction is singular proof of the Filipino artist's genius, renewal, and reinvention. Shambhala Museum. Shambhala Silang has a museum that contains antiques and other artifacts from ages ago. Each of these items have been collected from across the Philippines and have stayed in the sanctuary to tell their own little stories. There's nothing refined about the Cavite art scene. It's raw, gritty, and flawed art in its most visceral form. You'd be hard-pressed to find fancy galleries in this part of the South. You only find art if you look for it, because its presence isn't declared, but only allotted to by roadside, graffiti, and word of mouth.
Cebu City, the home of hundreds to thousands Cebuanos, the cradle of 500 years of Christianity in Asia. When you go to the famous Magellan's Cross, you can still feel the ancient times when the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan placed the cross when he first stepped in the land of Cebu as a sign of Christianity and acceptance of the religion. Also, she is rich in museum and man-made structure which shows the early living of our native people millions of years ago. Cebu City is named as the Queen City of the South since it has all the characteristics of Royal Highness when you look and explore the wonders of the city. The Sinulog Festival is the one of the grandest, most distinguished, and most colorful festival in the Philippines. The major festival is held every year to honor the Santo Niño or Child Jesus who used to be patron saint of the whole province of Cebu. You may not know, so I would like to share that Cebu City is the home of the stars. It is because of the simple reason that most of the famous singers and actresses are all coming from the Cebu City. This proves that our city is full of talented people.
A new journey to the new beginnings. The chapter of beauty, resilience, and history. Zamboanga. Zamboanga City has a bursting charm that attracts many travelers. Situated in southern Mindanao, the place has a magnificent visual piece of culture, history, and traditions. Yakan are the cultural Muslim group native to the island of Basilan. Recognized for their beautiful technicolor geometric weaves, Zamboanga City, also known as Asia's Latin City, because up until these modern days, the culture brought to us by Spaniards still much very alive. The Spanish colonizations influenced the way Zamboangueños live and communicate. But aside from having locals who are devout Catholics, Zamboanga also became the safe haven for Muslim people. Aside from their vibrant textiles, there is also life and colors in Yakan tradition. Panyak-panyak is a makeup unique at Yakan ethnic culture and is worn for wedding ceremonies.
Buhay! Please keep your seatbelt fastened as we make our final approach to Auckland, Philippines.
The incessant shouting of Halabira and Viva Santo Niño and the continuous pointing of drums will reverberate through the air, and Filipino Catholics will once more congregate in this tiny island called Panay as they commemorate the Api-Atihan Festival.
¡Kay Señor Santo Niño! ¡Viva! ¡Kay Señor Santo Niño! ¡Viva! ¡Kay Señor Santo Niño! ¡Viva!
Held every third week of January, the Ati-Atihan is said to be the wildest among Philippine fiestas and considered as the mother of all Philippine festivals. Participants paint their faces with the black suit and wear brightly colored costumes as they participate in this week-long occasion marked with processions, parades, street dancing, and merrymaking in honor of the Santo Niño.
The Santo Niño has long been the object of devotion of Filipinos, ever since an image was first given as a gift to Juana, the Queen of Cebu in 1521. The Ati-Atihan Festival is widely known not just in the Philippines but across the world. Ati-Atihan Festival meaning is to be like Atias.
¡Viva! ¡Kay Señor Santo Niño! ¡Viva! ¡Kay Señor!
Similar to Cebu Sinulog Festival and Iloilo Ginangyang Festival, this event is celebrated to honor the childless of Santo Niño. The festival consists of tribal dance, music, accompanied by indigenous costume and weapon, and parade and partying along the street, which is also locally known as Sadsad, where everybody is welcome to join the parade and experience the lively and upbeat dancing, music, and other cheerful activity.
The festival performers are covered with the charcoal or black grease or body painting to have the appearance of an ati. Black is the most outstanding color during the festival, and the black dancers identify the Ati-Atihan festival from other Philippines festivals.
We are rich in culture, so don't be afraid to bring it around.
We should be proud of them and nurture them. We can be all one because of art, whether it is a form of painting, sculpture, architecture, dancing, and singing.
We Filipino from different regions must be proud of our art and culture.
Because this defines who we are. Every Filipino in the world, let's promote our beloved country, the Pearl of the Orient.
Philippines.